When you allow excerpts or full content from your post on the main page, does Google look at it as duplicate content because the content appears again as posts? You mean on a website? I'm assuming you're saying like on a website, if you have your posts show up on the home page, and then there's also a page on, the actual post itself, the post URL itself. Yeah, it can. That's why a lot of blogs will show, like on a blog index page, for example, it will show just a snippet and then there's a read more link, because it can be duplicate content unless you have multiple posts on that same page, because then it changes the content on that page enough because of it having multiple articles or posts that it doesn't count as duplicate. That's also part of the reason why we recommend that you just no index your tag pages. Unless you know how to use tags properly, tag pages can cause duplicate content issues for your site. And guys, again, that's getting a little bit more advanced, but if you've got, like for example, most sites are going to have a static home page, right? And then there's going to be a blog page, an index page, where it will show the blog roll of and most newer themes are going to show snippets. The posts themselves are going to be truncated, and you click on the title or the read more link, either one, and it takes you over to the full blog post, which is just that singular blog post on that URL at that point. It's just the post page at that point. But the index page will usually have truncated posts. However, some do not. Some will show the full post. Well, then in your WordPress settings under reading, there's a how many posts you show on the blog page setting, and I would set that to at least 3, maybe even 5, or something like that, so that at least that index page, if it's showing a full blog post instead of just a snippet, that at least there's multiple posts there, so that singular post page, any one of those singular post pages, will be different enough from that index page that it doesn't cause problems. Does that make sense? And then also remember, the same thing goes with tags, guys. If you have your blog set up to where your tag pages, remember WordPress by default, if you set tags in your post, it's going to create tag pages. It's just a native function of WordPress. So if you're having your tags set to index, which by default they are, you can turn the tags to no index off using your SEO plugins. Yoast, All-in-One SEO, Ultimate SEO, all of those will give you the option to no index your tag pages. Now, if you know what you're doing with tag pages, you can do some real ninja stuff. It has to do with canonicals. I'm not going to get into that today because this is something Hangouts. This is something we talked about in Mastermind. But you can do some real ninja stuff with canonicals and using unique tag pages. But if you have a unique tag on a post that doesn't appear on any other tag on any other post, that one tag, then now you've got duplicate content issues, because WordPress generates, and if your tags are set to index, which by default they are, because now you have your singular post that has that content on it, and then the singular tag that isn't shared with other posts, that creates its own page, and that tag page will have just the content from that one post. That's duplicate content. So you either need to set the canonical to point to the original post itself, or just no index, and that's why I recommend for most people to just no index tag pages, so that they don't have to worry about that, because it's easy to forget, and if you don't know what canonicals are, then let's not even carry on this discussion anymore. But if as long as you understand that, then you can use tags and have them set to index, but just make sure that you're using generalized tags that can be used across multiple posts, so that you're not creating any duplicate pages.